Welcome everybody back to the 3L channel. I'm your host Chad. Glad you decided to pop in today and say hello. Today we've got a new artist. I've only done one other reaction from her. She's known for her Whitney Houston covers. She's just a young lady with a very talented voice, and ever since my first listen, I've been anxious to dig deeper into her career and follow it very closely. I was really impressed when I sat down and listened to her just belt out 4 or 5 Whitney Houston songs from a sitting position. That was extremely impressive. So I'm really curious to see what she's got for me this time around. Hang on tight. Wait, hold on, folks. Do I have the right girl here? Katrina, yeah. What happened to her hair? I thought it was short when I was reviewing the Whitney Houston cover. Now it's, oh my God. Well, I suppose that I'm reviewing her music, not her hair. Sorry, folks. That just took me off guard. I was just wondering if it was the same girl.
Look at me. You may think you see who I really am, but you never know me every day. It's as if I play a part. Now I see, if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Oh, it's that girl I see, staring straight back at me. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I am now in a world where I have to hide my heart and what I believe in, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am.
You know, I have seen the Disney film Mulan, and I kind of remember what it's about. You know, this girl wants to join the military. She wants to fight for her honor, for her country, for her family, and so forth. But she's a woman, and so she disguises herself as a man. So I kind of see. I don't know if this is what Katrina here was trying to do with this song Reflections, but I don't think she had to go to that extreme to cut off all of her hair like a boy. But anyway, it's a beautiful song, and she's pouring a lot of emotion into it. You can tell by the way she's singing, the way she's expressing herself. It's an emotional piece. She's doing a fantastic job so far. range is phenomenal. The belts that she does, you know, those little riffs and runs and those powerful belts. It's phenomenal. A girl this age, and she's taken on Whitney Houston songs. She's taken on Disney songs. It's amazing, her talent. Such a young girl, and she's just blowing these songs out of the water. It's simply amazing, the talent that exists in the world today. I'm blown away.
Reflection show who I am inside.
Guys, this right here is the very reason that I'm on this musical journey. And many of you that started out with me fresh from the beginning several months ago, you know that this channel is geared more toward the oldies, you know, the classics from back in the day. That's what I lean toward the most. You all know that. But I'm also not opposed, okay, to discovering new music, new artists that I didn't know existed before. You know, like I said in one of my previous videos, this is like a buffet. You know, you go around and you pick this and pick that so that you can digest, so that you can have an appetite for more than one genre, and you don't discriminate. You don't, you know, cut one thing off. You try it all, because how you know whether or not you like something until you give it a try. So this is definitely one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I love the fact that I can use this platform, YouTube, to put a face behind something maybe that I have heard before on the radio, but I never seen the music video for. Alright, I might have heard something back in the day, but when I see it live now, it brings back that memory, and I was like, oh, okay, I can put a face with the name. And it's beautiful what YouTube can do. You know, it increases your knowledge and your appreciation for music in general. And that's why I love what I'm doing. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you like my content, if you see value in what I'm doing, I appreciate your support. If you could give this video a thumbs up, I'd surely appreciate it. Thanks so much for your time, folks. Have a good night.